Welcome to this week's episode of Hollywood Headlines. I'm your host, Anthony Strome, back at it again. Today we've got Carrie Underwood news, Kevin Jonas' baby shower, and more Kim Kardashian #drama. Hollywood Headlines starts right now.
Welcome to Hollywood Headlines.
Welcome to Hollywood Headlines. I'm your co-host, Noah Sundberg. While Carrie Underwood's son may be used to hearing some great country tunes around the house, baby Isaiah got to listen to some other familiar voices over this past weekend. Isaiah had the chance to see the cast of Sesame Street perform live at Pennsylvania's Sesame Place theme park. And of course, he got to meet Elmo. Underwood posted a picture of her son with the caption, "Since we were in the area, we got the chance to make Isaiah's day. Thanks #Sesame Place for all the fun. We had a blast." An eyewitness shared that the family rode quite a few rides, including Flying Fish, located in Elmo's world. They later grabbed some popcorn before going to see a show called Who Said Boo, starring Elmo, Zoe, Abby Cadabby, Cookie Monster, Telly, and the Count. The family-friendly event comes as the Before He Cheats singer continues traveling the country on an arena tour. For more information on her tour, visit carrieunderwoodofficial.com.
With some Jonas and Daniel Jonas, a brand new baby. This past April, the couple announced that they were expecting their second child in June. After a very clever gender reveal, it was announced that their second child would be a girl. Now, just weeks before the couple is expected to welcome the baby girl, Danielle was treated to a baby shower on Friday afternoon thrown by her sisters. Danielle shared a photo on Instagram with the caption, "I am so thankful for my two sisters. Thank you for the surprise shower. I am so blessed to have you both. I'm excited Aaliyah will have sisters and will have you. I love you both." The new baby Jonas is due later this fall. Congratulations to the growing family.
Fans attending Friday's Backstreet Boys concert received an unexpected treat. The Bachelor star Nick Viall had a group date with 7 contestants at the Backstreet Boys concert, where he and the women appeared on stage at the iHeartRadio Theater to perform a choreographed dance. As the boy band performed Everybody, Backstreet's Back, Nick and his ladies began their dance. At the end of the routine, the boys selected one contestant who would get to slow dance with Nick to their hit, "I Want It That Way." As the rest of the women watched from the side of the stage, "You're Like My Personal Ryan Reynolds," Backstreet Boys' AJ McLean joked after the cute moment. It was a bachelor-heavy night at the boy band's concert, as former contestants Becca Tilley and Ashley Iaconetti were also in attendance. Tilley and Iaconetti cheered Nick on as he and the contestants performed on stage. The Backstreet Boys did confess that Nick and the women had only an hour to learn their dance routine.
Let the countdown begin. 5 more months until the Super Bowl, which means 5 more months until Lady Gaga takes the stage as 2017 Super Bowl halftime act in February 5th. The Perfect Illusion singer posted the announcement on Instagram, writing, "It's not an illusion, the rumors are true. This year, it's Super Bowl goes Gaga." The news comes after reports surfaced that the NFL was very interested in the pop superstar. One of the many reasons they wanted her to perform was because of her acclaimed performance of the national anthem at last year's game. This past February, Gaga blew viewers away when she sang the national anthem live. As for what Lady Gaga will do during her halftime on stage, your guess is as good as ours. But between her old favorites, including Just Dance, to her latest titled Perfect Illusion, there is plenty of great material to choose from.
With more Lady Gaga news, her new album Joanne is set for release on October 21st. Her goal with her new album is to return to a time when people connected without digital barriers. In her newest musical act, the 30-year-old multi-Grammy winner is vying for the human connections that are often lost in the social media-saturated world we live in today. Gaga says, "I kept envisioning this girl in the middle of the country somewhere, crying her eyes out, in the field with a drink in her hand, and her kid in the other going, 'I can't believe that Lady Gaga understands how I feel.' The point of this record was to find that human connection with the world in a deeper way. For Gaga, who rose to international fame by the time she was 22 years old, that desire for connection grew from her own unavoidable isolation as a refreshing star on the rise. Gaga crafted her new album, which is packed with every kind of sound from country to electronic, to get people dancing together. Fans will get the chance to dance to the new track as Lady Gaga sings them herself during intimate shows for her upcoming dive bar tour. To find out more details, visit ladygaga.com.
The hit television drama Friday Night Lights turns 10 today. The show focused on a small-town high school football team from Dillon, Texas. This show left a long-lasting impression on its fans and our pop culture. One could argue that pretty much every actor who appeared on the show has benefited from it. One of the main characters, Kylie Chandler, who played Coach Eric Taylor, was one of the biggest breakout stars. Blogs and social media accounts were dedicated to him, not to mention the numerous YouTube videos that paid tribute to him. Another actor who made it big after the hit show was Michael B. Jordan. He played the role of Vice Howard, a star football player who had troubled past. Since Friday Night Lights, Michael B. Jordan has starred in multiple movies such as Fruitvale Situation, Fantastic Four, and Creed. We don't want to credit all of their success to Friday Night Lights, but we hope to one day see the two great actors on the big screen together again.
Kim Kardashian's Paris getaway took a turn for the worst last night. The 35-year-old reality star was held up at gunpoint inside her Paris hotel room by two armed masked men who were dressed up as police officers. The French Interior Ministry reported that the concierge was threatened and handcuffed by 5 men. They forced him to open Kardashian's private apartment. The 2 men who entered her room stole a ring that was worth $4.49 million, as well as a jewelry box that was worth an estimated $5.6 million. Luckily, Kim's 2 children, North and Saint, were not in the room. The 5 men escaped on bikes and have still not been found. Kim Kardashian was not physically harmed, but she is pretty shaken up.
HBO just debuted their trailer for the new drama Westworld. The show is about a theme park designed to allow guests to pretend they are living in the Old West. It focuses on the programmers who created the park, the wealthy guest who visits the park, and the artificial people who were made to entertain the guests of the park. This sounds like a show that we could easily become obsessed with. Let's take a look at the new trailer.
You came back.
You know, if I could stay right here with you, I would.
Just sometimes I feel like the world out there is calling me.
You're one of them, aren't you? You're not real.
Bring yourself back online.
Do you know where you are?
I'm in a dream.
You're in my dream. I designed every part of this place. It's not a theme park, but an entire world.
You and everyone you know were built to gratify the desires of the people who pay to visit your world.
Just don't forget, they're not real. What you and I do is so complicated.
I need your help, Dolores. I think I made a mistake.
So our creatures have been misbehaving.
I think there may be something wrong with this world.
No choice you ever made was your own. You have always been a prisoner. What if I told you I'm here to set you free?
Are we very old friends?
No, I wouldn't say friends, Dolores. I wouldn't say that at all.
Girls actress Zozia Mame married longtime boyfriend Evan Yagnikite. They tied the knot in a wedding ceremony in upstate New York on Saturday. The couple both shared the same picture of two rubber ducks dressed as a birdie and groom on their Instagram pages. I can't speak today. Mame had flowers woven through her braided hair. Congratulations to the happy couple.
This Is Us star Milo Ventimiglia made an appearance on The Ellen Show. Ellen was out sick, so Miley Cyrus was taking her place. After talking about his new hit NBC show, Cyrus got Milo out of his shirt and into Ellen's splash tank, all for a good cause. Let's take a look.
Woohoo! Okay, we are back with Milo Ventimiglia for the third year in a row. We're partnering with Ulta Beauty to raise money and awareness for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And today, we're gonna put you, Milo, in the splash tank, shirtless. And if I dunk him, that's $10,000 from Ulta for breast cancer research. Totally worth it. Worth getting objectified. So go to our website to find out more about Ulta Beauty and how you can support the cause. All right, take it off, get in there, Milo. It's for a good cause. Come on. All right.
Best shot, Miley, best shot.
So I'm horrible at throwing, so you're lucky. All right, ready? Here we go. Don't judge this. All right. It's really gonna be bad. Oh! Okay, no. Hold on.
2 out of 3.
Kinda? One more. Close enough. Close enough. Yes! That is $10,000 for Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Thank you, Ulta.
Don't go away or touch that dial. Hollywood Headlines will be right back.
This week on TV, we have our usual favorites and a couple of new shows we can't wait to check out. The 4th week of Dancing with the Stars is on tonight at 8 p.m. This week, the dancers will perform dances inspired by Cirque du Soleil. Acrobats and aerialists will perform alongside the contestants. So flip over to ABC at 8 p.m. to check it out.
The blind audition on the 3rd week of The Voice. Judges will continue to pick their teams of hopeful singers. The Voice is on tonight at 8 p.m. on NBC.
The Mad Hatter arrives in town and hires Gordon to help him find his sister, Alice, on an all-new Gotham tonight at 8 p.m. on Fox.
Kevin thinks he's got it made when he hires someone to do household chores for him while he plays football with his buddies on an all-new Kevin Can Wait. Check it out on CBS at 8:30.
The 4th round results showing Dancing with the Stars is all new on Tuesday at 8 p.m. on ABC.
A best-of recap of the blind auditions includes previously unseen moments plus a peek at the battle round. Coaches Miley Cyrus, Alicia Keys, Adam Levine, and Blake Shelton reflect on their decisions on an all-new The Voice on Tuesday at 8 p.m. only on NBC.
Tuesday's big event is the vice presidential debate. Vice presidential candidates Tim Kaine from the Democratic Party and Mike Pence from the Republican Party will debate at 9 p.m. on all major news stations. Tune in to ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, and PBS.
Wednesday is a great night on TV. At 8 p.m., we have Survivor, Millennials versus Generation X on CBS. Castaways get a chance to mingle with the enemy, and balance and precision are tested at a tough immunity challenge.
An all-new Empire is on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. on Fox. Cookie calls in a favor with Kitty, hoping that recording a new song with the mega superstar will force Jamal to overcome his inability to perform.
On a new Modern Family, Luke and Manny go head-to-head in a race to be class president, but the campaign might be more of a battle between their parents. Tune in to ABC at 9 p.m. on Wednesday.
And everyone's new obsession, Designated Survivor, the FBI's investigation into the Capitol bombing continues with agent Hannah Wells starting to develop her own theories as to who's responsible. Meanwhile, President Kerman and his staff deal with high-level security breaches of the White House, which they try to keep secret as Tom prepares for his first TV interview as President of the United States.
An all-new Grey's Anatomy premieres Thursday at 8 p.m. on ABC. A quarreling family arrives in the hospital in the wake of a car accident at a funeral.
Julia takes a big risk on Notorious this week. Meanwhile, Jake represents the tapes distributor, and a news story shatters Louise's steely resolve. Tune in into ABC at 9 p.m. as the drama unfolds.
Coverage of Night 1 of the music of the iHeartRadio Music Festival from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas premieres Thursday at 8 p.m. on the CW. Performers include U2, Usher, Sting, Billy Idol, Britney Spears, Drake, Pitbull, and Florida Georgia Line.
Cookie legend Wally Amos appears before the Sharks on an all-new Shark Tank this Friday. Tune into ABC at 9 p.m. Friday.
An all-new MacGyver premieres this Friday at 8 p.m. on CBS. The team heads to Malaysia in search of a man funding a terrorist group, but their plan changes into keeping him alive after he is shot.
Mandy takes up vaping, much to her parents' chagrin, but it also stirs up fond memories for Vanessa. Meanwhile, Ryan and Kristen stumble upon a hidden safe in their home. Vanessa and Shirley worry about impending teacher strike. Tune in to ABC at 8 on Friday. We will be right back after this short commercial break. Welcome back to Hollywood Headlines. Since the top 5 songs have been the same for the past 4 weeks, we're changing it up a little bit. We're going to try out a new segment today called Top 10 Flop 10. I see what you did there. This week's top 10 most popular songs are, coming in at number 10, we have This Is What You Came For by Calvin Harris, featuring Rihanna.
Number 9 is We Don't Talk Much Anymore by Charlie Puth, featuring Selena Gomez.
Number 8 is Broccoli by D.R.A.M. featuring Lil Yachty.
Number 7 is Don't Let Me Down by the Chainsmokers, featuring Daya.
Coming in at number 6 is Treat You Better by Shawn Mendes.
Number 5 is Cheap Thrills by Sia, featuring Sean Paul.
4 is Let Me Love You by DJ Snake, featuring Justin Bieber.
Number 3 is Cold Water by Major Lazer, featuring Justin Bieber and Mo.
2 is Heathens by 21 Pilots.
And coming in on top at number 1, once again, is Closer by the Chainsmokers, featuring Halsey.
Okay, so you've been on this much more than I have this semester, but so you're probably used to some of these songs. But hang on, we got to go back to, I forget what song it was, but it was the one with Sean Paul. Is that Sean Paul like when I was in middle school, Sean Paul? Or is there like some new guy that his stage name is Sean Paul?
I would assume it's the same Sean Paul. I don't know the Sean Paul from when you were in middle school.
It's so old. I don't, Noah, okay. Anyway, I didn't like Sean Paul, but I know he was like a big craze when I was a wee lad. So I'm just curious if this is like his comeback or it just doesn't really matter.
I mean, it could be a whole new adventure for some random person with the name Sean Paul.
Like Sean Paul. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. Just like name yourself
just
some random guy.
Name.
That'd be awesome.
So what songs? Closer, that one is everywhere.
I don't want to talk about that song.
Okay, I don't.
What do I want to talk about? Don't Bring Me Down. But I will talk about the Chainsmokers themselves because number 1, I'm impressed that they've stayed on the top 10 this long.
They've been on for a while.
Number 2, not the number 2 song. My second point. All right. Number 2, they like just to captivate at least 2 slots on the top 10 is impressive, but especially it's impressive since like this has been going on for quite some time. Like I remember watching this show at the beginning of the semester, and they were talking about Don't Let Me Down on this show. So I was like, wow, like I'm reading it now, and we're like 11,000 weeks in, and it's like, wow, this song's been on here forever. Anyway, go ahead, Noah.
I mean, like, it's definitely impressive that they have two. Like, I remember when I was younger, there was a huge deal about, like, Katy Perry had 2 songs on the top 5 for, like, 2 months or something.
It was crazy.
And everyone just made a huge deal about it. And I was like, it's the radio. It's on sometimes. When it's on, I'll listen to it. I guess we'll go to the 10 flop now, the flop 10.
I'm excited.
Number 10 is Cancer by 21 Pilots.
Number 9 is My PYT by Wally.
Number 8 is You Was Right by Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, that sounds like a great one. Number 7 is With You Tonight by Nicky Jam.
Number 6 is Wishing by DJ Drama featuring Chris Brown, Scheme, and Lyquin.
Yes, that's right.
Sounds like a medicine.
A medicine. Coming in at number 5 is Grass Ain't Greener by Chris Brown.
Number 4 is Goosebumps by R.L. Stein. Just kidding, Travis Scott.
Number 3 is No Shopping by French Montana. Okay, I want to make sure I read that right. Featuring Drake.
Number 2 is You Don't Own Me by Grace featuring G-Eazy.
And for the worst song of the week, we have Lockjaw by French Montana featuring Kodak Black.
I just want to say, it's equally as impressive. French Montana, that guy has 2 on
He-
the worst 10.
Wow.
Shout
Good
out
for
to
him.
French Montana. I don't know who you are, but
What
you're
a
doing
meme.
something wrong.
What a meme. Saw, dude. No, but I actually have not heard any of those songs except for The Grass is Greener by Chris Brown. And it is, I wanted to give it a compliment because I kind of like the music, but it's one of those songs that just repeats the same notes over and over again, but they don't hide it very well. It's just kind of like
No,
chord,
another
chord,
song that
chord.
did that I really, really did not like, I despise it, was by, what's his name? Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines. I could not stand that song, and it was on the top whatever, and everyone loved it.
The top flop?
Probably. I mean, I wish it was on the flop 10. That would have made my life.
Wow.
But it was not a great, I did not care for that song.
That's disappointing. Oh, it's so sad when they just, like they repeat these. I don't mind if artists keep using the same chords over and over again. I really don't. I used to hate it in like high school, but I don't care anymore. But as long as you like hide it very well,
Yeah.
like then you do what you want. There's a Beatles song that uses just the C chord for any of you musicians out there. Literally the C chord whole time.
I mean, like you always see those videos. It's like listen to all of these 80s pop songs that are only played with 4 chords.
Yeah.
It's like they go through all
and
these
nothing has
different,
changed.
They go through like
Hence
Bon
the flop
Jovi.
list.
Yeah, like everything is just the same amount of the same 4 chords. It's
I know. It's a shame. But can we scroll up on the list a little bit? I want to see what the number 1 was again. Yeah, scroll up. There we go. Oh, that's right, Lockjaw. I couldn't think of what it was called, and I didn't want to sound like an idiot. I actually have heard that one too, and I remember a friend playing it for me, and he was like, "This is actually a really good song. I want you to listen to it. It's by this person that I've never heard of before." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll take a listen." Listen to it. 5 seconds in, I was like, "This is garbage. This is a piece of junk." And I was like, "Wow, you passed this off as a song." And then tonight, to hear it on the top flop 10, whatever you guys call it, amazing, great. Oh. The meme. Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of Hollywood Headlines. I'm Anthony Strome.
And I am Noah Sundberg. Have a great night.